Simone Biles was betrayed and abandoned by some of the people she trusted most. She was only a child and gymnastics was her passion, but that didn't protect her from enemies within her own family.
I feel like they're defaming my character because I know it happened. I was struggling back then.
And monsters within her training team.
I'm so horribly sorry that this was like a match to turn into a forest fire out of control.
We've done everything that they asked us for, even when we didn't want to, and they couldn't do one damn job. You had one job. You literally had one job, and you couldn't protect us.
Simone Biles knew from an early age what it meant to be abandoned, as her biological father walked out on her before she was born. And when Simone was 3 years old, she was left to fend for herself by her mother Shannon, who was battling addiction. Biles and her 3 siblings were moved from one foster home to the next, ignored and abandoned, but always together, smiling.
I was adopted at a very young age because my biological mom had a couple problems, so me and my sister and other siblings were put in a foster home.
By the time the gymnast was 6, she had already been through numerous foster homes, and the outlook was bleak for the poor, helpless, and vulnerable young girl. That is, until 2 angels entered her life, to put an end to her suffering, and to set her on her path to becoming the greatest gymnast of all time. She was formally adopted by her grandparents, Ronald and Nellie, and they became her heroes.
And then we got adopted by my grandparents, which are now my parents, and they are the absolute best.
Without a shadow of a doubt, nothing was supposed to be different. And it's the best decision we've ever made.
But once Biles became a champion, winning 4 gold medals at the Olympics in Rio 2016, her biological mother showed up out of the blue and she was angry.
I did go through my struggles and everything, but you didn't have to go through it like the way you went through it. I've gotten better, life goes on, and that's my past, and that's what it should be left at, the past.
Shannon claimed that she saw her daughter more often than is reported, but Simone went through some of the hardest moments of her life without her mother, like when she was struggling with her body image as a child.
I didn't look like the other kids in my class. I looked more like the boys. Whenever I was younger, I would try to hide my muscles. So I'm like, it's not that pretty, but now I'm just like, muscles are beauty.
Or when her brother Tevin Biles Thomas, who Simone was close to, was arrested and charged in connection to 3 murders. But besides that, Simone also went through hell in the place where she'd always felt safe. Larry Nassar, the doctor at USA Gymnastics, who is currently serving a long prison sentence, was accused of sexually abusing 250 gymnasts. One of them was Simone Biles, who stated she had been one of the doctor's many victims. All of her medals, somersaults, and smiles were masking a horrendous ordeal.
Feels like he took a part of me that I can't get back, so I'm still working on that part. So it was very hard.
Simone Biles has been through as many twists and turns in her personal life as in her sporting career, because the record-breaking gymnast we know today was born out of suffering and resilience. And ever since she began to compete, she's shown that whatever skeletons may be hiding in her closet, nothing can make her falter. Because when irrefutable talent is combined with a winning mentality, that's when sporting legends are born.
Yo creo que lo que representa es que no hay límites. Yo creo que eso es como la imagen más potente que nos da. Por ejemplo, a mí como jueza internacional de gimnasia, uno ve ejercicios y se empiezan como a repetir todas las gimnastas, los ejercicios y las combinaciones de ejercicios. Y de repente llega una Simone Biles que te quiebra todos los esquemas, que te hace unas combinaciones que se creían imposibles